Author and international trainer, Nicholas Hill.
Let's take the case of the early 2000s, okay, where the whole photographic industry changed with digital photography. Kodak changed their outcome. They went from film to cameras.
Yeah.
And they even produce batteries now. Okay, so they had to not only readdress the resources, but also look at resetting the outcome as well. So they were originally specialists in film production and manufacture, and now had to start creating the hardware, the cameras. And at first there was some resistance from the photographic market, and this is quite common, whereby you will get the marketplace saying, hey, hang on a second, aren't you specialists in doing this? I'm not sure if I trust you now if you do this. It's the same with Sony. Sony had this problem. Samsung had this problem. Where you go from being a specialist in one particular product and now you're being a specialist in something else. Departmental stores sometimes can have this problem. You need to consider also the effects. Long-term effects of achieving that particular outcome. And certainly this is a conversation that you're going to have if you want to make the project sustainable long-term, and you want to set it up with an exit strategy, meaning that it's going to be of value to another commercial buyer down the line. You achieve the outcome. Are you able to continually achieve the outcome and outcomes long term? If so, what will the long term effect be? And certainly in the likes of market shifts and economical downturns, if you make change within the organization that is in direct response to those market shifts, is this going to meet your target now? If it is, will it still meet your target next quarter, next year, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now? So again, it's the long-term ripple effect, but ripple effect not of the problem or the unwanted change. This is the effect of you resetting your outcome. How are those ripples going to affect the pond and the shoreline? It's the study of consequences. So what's going to happen the moment you take action, the moment you make these shifts in your environment? And it's certainly, if you're the instigator of change, okay, the leader of change, the author of change, you're responsible for that change. So if the ripple effect is not conducive to the other for the other stakeholders, or conducive to the context, or helpful in any way, then you need to make sure you address that in the planning, so taking a step back and address it as you implement as well. Because as you make those changes, you may find that even though you've acknowledged already that there will be some unhelpful, I hate the terminology negative and positive because it's so ridiculously overused and subjective, but unhelpful effects, then take responsibility for it and make sure you minimize them.
Enroll on this masterclass now to influence your output, growth, change and culture. Enroll now at nicholashill.com or call 0345 678 9900.